Hello everyone, welcome back to Sana IE. Or welcome to Sana IE. If this is your first time listening, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Man, I just take a deep breath and exhale from everything that went on last week. I feel like last week was one of the roughest weeks of the whole year of 2020. The whole COVID slowing down, COVID reopening, and then the Chadwick Boseman passing out of nowhere caught everybody off guard. My condolences to him and his family, and just overall, just watching that, it's like seeing it happen and seeing the touch that he had on the world. It's like unbelievable, and I'm just still in shock about everything that happened. I'm just like, man, keep talking about love your close ones, love your family members, love everybody around you, and just spread love all around. Love each other, help each other out, be there for one another, and just love each other. Check on yourselves too. Sometimes I'll talk about having the time to get away and have that me time, that I time, that time for you, that balance time. I'll talk about it in the morning routine, just having that time for yourself, checking on yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, just checking on your overall being. And sometimes you have to take a break, and just taking a break from everything, all the social media, the news. I know, when I say social media, every time I go on social media, it's something new that comes on. It's like it drains you and it builds anxiety and everything. So sometimes you just need to take a break away from everything. And I think after this week, I'm gonna take a break. Next week, I'm gonna take a break from everything and just step back and just refocus. Get some time, get some clarity, get some calmness, and just be at one. Be off social media, be off the feeds. I'm gonna drop the shows. They'll drop the shows for y'all next week, but I'm gonna really just take a break and just get some clarity, get a breather, exhale from everything that happened all throughout this whole year. We're in September, a whole new month, and I feel like this month is gonna blow by too. September, October, November, December, then we on to 2021. But man, what I got in store for y'all for this show is great. I'm finishing up my series of daily habits that make you a happy, successful person. And this one I'm finishing up with the benefits of exercise and the benefits of positive relationships around you. So that's what we'll be discussing on this show. And then we'll get flipping back into the entrepreneurial phase. But I just decided to talk more about us, and self-care and healthcare. So that's what I've been doing, the daily habits to make you a happy person. Now, I start off with empowering morning routine, and then went on to practicing gratitude, then the benefits of walking, and I missed step one, the benefits of walking, benefits of exercise, the benefits of surrounding yourself with positive people, and then the benefits of taking care of yourself and checking on yourself, not just always going nonstop like an Energizer Bunny. We're not Energizer Bunnies. Sometimes we need breaks. So learn to take the breaks throughout the day, throughout the hours of the day. Don't just keep running, going, and then burnt out by 8 o'clock at night. But I'm going to give y'all a brief break. I'm going to hit y'all with the quotes of the day. Welcome to Sana IE. Quotes of the day. My first quote is, don't allow someone not worth it to have the power to occupy your thoughts. If they don't find you worth the effort or the time, why should you waste yours? Damn. Some of these quotes, I'll be like, where did you get that from? I'm just playing. But I'm going to recite the quote again. It is, don't allow someone not worth it to have the power to occupy your thoughts. If they don't find you worth the effort or the time, why should you waste yours? So we all meet people in our lives who we think are worthy of our presence, worthy of our being at the time. But overall, let's say we're at right now at this present moment, let's reflect back. I always talk about reflection. Let's reflect back to the first love. I think that's what I have to think about. Let's reflect back to our first loves. Somebody who we thought was worthy of our presence at the time. And Maybe that first love turns to the first heartbreak, or maybe y'all still together. But somebody that's worthy of that time, or worthy of our time, or worthy of our thoughts, who just push us or throw us aside like we're nothing. Why do we continuously occupy our minds with the thoughts of them, occupy our conversations with the thoughts of them, bring them around? It's like if we're not worth it in their eyes, why are we trying to overexert ourselves to show them that, hey, I'm worth it. Hey, stay around. Hey, stick around. Hey, look at me. Yada, yada, yada. When it's no. I know my worth. Know your worth, and know that some people won't recognize your worth. Some people will treat you like trash, who will first treat you like a diamond. But you, at the end of the day, you always have to know your worth no matter what. Because you always be tested to see, are you worthy of this possession? Are you worthy of this? You will always be tested. So always know your worth and know yourself. And don't let nobody else claim or let you portray what your worth is. So always know your worth. The next one is respect yourself enough to know that you deserve the very best. Damn. You always deserve the best no matter what. The best life, the best days, the best everything. So respect yourself to know you always deserve more, deserve better, and know you deserve better. Know that you're worthy of everything that you're receiving in your life. Don't question it. Respect yourself to know that everything is meant for you. So, once again, I know that quote, the explanation on that was kind of short, but the quote is, respect yourself enough to know you deserve the very best. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of the people around you. Respect yourself is the biggest thing. I feel like we don't respect ourselves enough. We feel like we're unworthy of certain blessings, certain gifts in our lives, promotions. Like, why do we feel that way? We should always feel worthy of anything that we receive. So if you're feeling that way right now, like you're in a position or you're in a place in life you feel like you're not worthy of what you're receiving, think about what I discuss always, the gratitude journal. Get a gratitude journal. Be more appreciative. Express gratitude, and you'll start seeing that you are worthy of what you're receiving. But I'll be right back. So, one of the hot topics of today's show, what are the benefits of exercise? I know besides it's a calorie burner, one of the benefits, not a benefit, but a fact is consistency is key. Once you start on the fitness journey or an exercise journey, stay disciplined on yourself to stay committed to finish out all the way through to the end. One of the benefits of exercise is it's a stress reliever. Working up a sweat can help you manage physical and mental stress. Exercise also increases concentration of norepinephrine, a chemical that can moderate your brain's response to stress. I work out, and when I work out, I do feel like it's a stress reliever. If I'm stressed or anxious about something, I work out so I can get my mind off it, so it can, like I said, it releases the norepinephrine in your brain to where you release it, it calms you down. It's like a stress reliever, and it just brings clarity and light, and it just like takes your mind off of everything else, where you're just focused on working out, focused on getting that workout done, and nothing else matters in that present moment or time. You're at peace with yourself, and you're loving what you're doing because you're working on a masterpiece, which is your body, which is your tempo. Another thing that it does, it boosts happy chemicals. Exercise causes your body to produce endorphins, which trigger feelings of happiness and euphoria. Research has shown that people with major depression who exercise can increase the chance of remission by 22% by circulating endorphins. In fact, doctors recommend that people dealing with depression or anxiety should get in the gym. You don't need to be a gym rat. Just working out 30 minutes a few times a week can instantly boost your mood. Working out, using myself as an example with these benefits. Working out when I work out, I feel happier. I feel like a weight's getting lifted off my shoulders. I feel like I'm shedding the weight, but I feel like my body's happy. It's making my body happy. Like my body's happy when I work out, if that makes like any sense. If you work out, you know your body, you have them sensations. Like I said, it releases some happy chemicals. So I'm happier when I'm working out and my body's happy. So that's another benefit, release the boost happy chemicals. Number 3, improve self-confidence. Fitness can boost self-esteem and improve positive image, regardless of weight, size, gender, or age. Exercise can quickly elevate a person's perception of their attractiveness. It does boost self-confidence, man. I'm telling you, when I be working out, don't get me in front of a mirror. But it improves your self-confidence. It improves who you are when you're working out. Like I said, it doesn't matter your gender, size, age, weight, or anything of that nature, because when you're working out, it's all about you. Focusing on you being better than who you was yesterday. Not in competition with somebody else, not in competition with the bodybuilder over there. It's like, no, it's your own race. You're at your own pace. You are your only competition. But when you start, like I said, when you start working out, you start exercising, you see yourself, and boost your confidence, because you start seeing the picture of your future self in the mirror as you're working out. And your future self is hyping you up as you're working out. So it boosts that self-confidence, it boosts the self-image, it boosts who you are, because you're like, damn, who was that in the mirror? That wasn't who I was a week ago. Yeah, it's a new you. So it improves that self-confidence. Staying consistent with that. I'm gonna give y'all a brief break. I'll be right back. So, got the first 3 down. The first 3 benefits of exercise, which is 1, it reduces stress. It boosts the happy chemicals in your brain. And improves your self-confidence. And the next one, it prevents cognitive decline. As we get older, our brains get hazy. Aging and degeneration conditions like Alzheimer's disease kill off the brain cells. Your brain shrinks, damaging many important functions in the process. Cognitive decline begins at age 45. Exercise and a healthy diet can't cure Alzheimer's, but they can help your brain against cognitive decline. Working out also boosts the chemicals that support and prevent degeneration of the hippocampus, which is an important part of your brain and memory, brain for memory and learning. So, exercise prevents the cognitive damage. As we get older, like it says, our brains get hazy and start to deteriorate. The conditions like Alzheimer's disease kill our brain cells. So we got to keep our brain healthy, functioning, moving, and exercise and oxygenated with exercising. So you exercise now, and improves for the long run, improves yourself for the journey ahead, for the future, your future self. That's what it's about, exercising now for the future benefits, the future gains. Another one, it alleviates anxiety. The warm and fuzzy chemicals that start to swim around your body after exercise, I love those, can help soothe people with anxiety disorders. In a small 2018 study of people with a diagnosis of panic disorder, regular moderate to hard exercise led to a greater reduction in anxiety than light exercises. So heavy, intense workouts will alleviate anxiety. If you're listening to this right now and you have anxiety, I suggest, and doctors suggest, exercising. Especially after you work out, you're feeling all good after, you feel like you can conquer the world, you feel like you can build the Great Wall of China after you're done working out. And that helps relieve anxiety, relieves that anxious side of you to where you're not anxious no more, you're cool, you're calm, and you're focusing on your breathing when you're done. So regular to moderate. So light exercises won't help with anxiety. High intensity workouts, HIIT workouts will help alleviate anxiety. Next one would be boost brain power. Studies have shown that cardio exercise can create new brain cells and improve overall brain performance. A 2019 study suggests that a tough workout increases levels of a brain-derived protein called BDNF, which may help with decision-making, higher thinking, and learning. So it boosts your brain, working out, cardio, doing them cardio workouts, running, being outside, walking, getting that cardio creates new brain cells and improves brain performance. So when you get out there and walk, get out there and exercise, get out there and help your brain out. It keeps the brain oxygenated, and it creates new brain cells in your head. So who wouldn't want to work out hearing that? Boosts brain power? Hello, I'm in. Are you? But for real, if you listen to this and you're like, nah, working out ain't for me, yada, yada, figure out what routine works for you, what workout cycle works for you. Everybody's different. Everybody's built different. Everybody's body is different. So figure out what works for you and how you can stay consistent with it. Number 7, sharpens memory. Regular physical activity boosts memory and the ability to learn new things. Working up a sweat increases production of cells in the hippocampus that are responsible for memory and learning. A 2006 study found that running sprints improve vocabulary retention among healthy adults. High impact running improves learning. A 2018 study found that adults perform better on memory tests after short periods of light exercise. It boosts your memory, it helps your memory out, it helps you out to sharpen your memory. Like it says, regular physical activity boosts memory and the ability to learn new things. So keeping that exercise on a daily basis, exercising daily, boosts your memory and ability to learn. I know we all want to learn new things, and I know we want to remember things too as we get older. We want to remember, what I did 20 years ago. So boosting that memory, regular exercise, working up a sweat, increase the production of cells in the hippocampus, which is for memory and learning. So that's the biggest thing. It sharpens your memory. It helps you learn more when you exercise, when you work out. And I feel that same way too. So I incorporated going back in my morning routine, going to the gym, and as well as reading early in the morning, so I can retain more information in the morning as I'm done breaking my sweat, sit down and read and get my mind and my brain going. But I'm gonna give y'all a brief break. I'm gonna get back with the finish for the rest of the benefits of exercising, as well as the benefits of surrounding yourself with positive people or having positive relationships around you. Next up on the list, it helps you manage addiction. Damn. I had to think, like, do I got an addiction or anything? I don't think so. But it helps you manage addiction. The brain releases dopamine, a reward chemical, in response to any form of pleasure. Exercise can kick off a considerable wave of dopamine. So do drugs and alcohol. This reward cycle in the brain can lead to patterns of substance use disorder. Exercise is there for people while they recover from addiction. Exercise distracts people from cravings when they're trying to quit smoking. Working out while on the wagon has other benefits too. Excessive alcohol use disrupts many body processes, including circadian rhythms. Circadian rhythms are natural and internal process that regulates the sleep and wake cycle and repeats roughly every 24 hours. As a result, people with alcohol use disorder or alcoholism may find they have trouble falling asleep without drinking. A 2010 study on animals suggested that exercise might help reset the body clock so people can sleep at the right time without alcohol. So exercise helps with addiction. Any type of addiction that you have, whether it's a drinking addiction, a smoking addiction, it helps that it lowers your craving as you're working out. It takes your focus off what you're craving, takes your focus off that thing that's on your addiction. It helps you when you're off the wagon, helps you reset your body clock. And that's all what exercise is. Tremendous benefits with exercise, but I like that one, that it helps with addiction, that it helps people that the brain, like I said, the brain releases dopamine in your head. Exercise can kick off a considerable wave of that. Like it's so do drugs and alcohol. So it's about picking which one do you want to lean towards. You want to lean towards working out, which is easy, or you want to go to the drugs and alcohol wave. So with that being said, I love that one. I love that benefit that it helps and it maintains and manages your cravings with addiction or any addiction that you have. The next one, it increases relaxation. Increases that time when you want to chill out and everything, especially after a hard workout. I know myself. I know I want to relax, chill, de-stress, decompress, whatever you want to call it. Take that time off just to relax. Exhale, let all that energy off. And a moderate workout can be the equivalent of a sleeping pill. I didn't know that. Now, we all do. Even for people with insomnia. Exercising 5 to 6 hours before bed raises your body's temperature, core temperature. When your core temperature drops back to normal, a few hours later, it signals to your body that it's time for sleep. So increase relaxation. If you knew you had a hard workout, let's go back to we all took in middle school PE. You know, we all had to run that mile to pass the class. After that mile you ran, didn't you just want to relax, chill out, and just go to sleep, or freaking get you a gallon of water? But it increases the relaxation, increases that body to where you want to just chill after, where you just want to take that load off. So, and it's saying if you exercise 5 to 6 hours before bed, it raises your body's core temperature, but in a few hours it'll go back down to normal, and it signals to your body that it's time for bed. So keep that in mind. If you're working out, you're like, oh, I'm going to get a workout 1 hour before bed. It ain't going to work. You're going to be up all night. Well, you want to be up all night, but your body's core temperature will slowly decrease over them hours of night. So try to work out 5 to 6 hours before bed. And the last one, but not least, inspire others. Studies show that most people perform better during aerobic tests when paired with a gym partner. In fact, being part of a team is so powerful that it can actually increase athletes' tolerance for pain. Even beginners can inspire each other to push harder during a workout. And that's true facts. If you ever worked out with a gym partner, you had a gym partner, me personally, I love working out with a partner because it's like you do push each other and you're still in competition with each other, see who can lift more, so who can rep more. And you just keep pushing each other, and it does increase your tolerance for pain, because you're like, hey, I ain't about to have them see me bitch out, or vice versa. So it inspires other, increases your tolerance for pain. So if you listen to this right now, you're like, man, I gotta start working out. Or you listen to this like, damn, he still didn't convince me I should work out. Well, there's still other tremendous benefits to working out. Working out is the key to your future, and it leads to a prosperous, more fruitful future. But let me go over these benefits again with you in case you missed out, or you was like, was still stuck on one. I know I named a lot. I named 11. My first one, the benefit, it reduces stress. The second one, it boosts happy chemicals. The third one, improves self-confidence. Number 4, prevent cognitive decline. Number 5, alleviates anxiety. Number 6, boosts brain power. 7, sharpens your memory. 8, helps manage addiction. 9, increases relaxation. 11, inspires others. And that's that. And it does. I'm going to be right back, man. I'm going to give y'all a brief break. But if you're listening right now and you're listening on Apple Podcasts, all I ask for you is just leave me a review of what you think of today's show, or if you're exercising and use any of these benefits concern you, or not concern you, but apply to you, to where you're like, oh, I do feel this way when I work out, or that is true, that is a benefit. So I want to know your feedback. Let me know what you think. I would greatly appreciate it. Go on Apple Podcasts, go to the bottom and leave a review, good review, bad review. I'll read it all. Love all reviews at the end of the day. As well as if you like, I ain't got Apple Podcasts, I'm on Spotify. That's cool too. We all got social media, so hit me up on Sinai Podcast And then DM me or send me what you think of this show, or of any shows recently, as well as are you exercising if you think these benefits helped you. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit y'all with the benefits of surrounding yourself with positive relationships. Benefits of positive relationships. Number one, increase your sense of belonging and purpose. Surrounding yourself with positive people, like I said, you gravitate towards their energy. That energy transfers to you. It becomes contagious. You want to be a good person. You want to be a positive person. And it increases your sense of belonging when you're around positive people and your purpose. It lets you know that you're around the right people. You feel yourself like budding and really just sprouting like, seed in the dirt who your new friends is like water in the sun and freaking oxygen. So they give you that juice to grow. They're benefiting you to grow as a person, as a human being, as someone in this life. They're sharing their experiences with you. They're showing you how to get through certain steps or certain phases of your life. You're helping you out on a consistent basis. So surrounding yourself with positive people, positive relationships, good relationships, increase your sense of belonging, increase your sense of purpose. You feel like what you're doing everything for a reason, especially when you have that support system around you. The next one, it boosts your happiness and reduces stress. If you got positive people around you, goodness well, ain't no sad days, ain't no bad days, ain't no stressing. And that's good. That's what we all need around us. Positive people, happy people, inspiring people, motivating people. We need all that to increase our happiness and reduce the stress levels. Life comes with stress. There's stress every day, all throughout life. But you can't let the stress defeat you. Defeat the stress. Next one, improves your self-confidence and self-worth. You got the right support system, they'll be confident, they'll build that confidence into you, and they'll support your dreams, they'll support your goals. They'll let you know what you're doing good. They'll let you know what you're doing bad. They'll let you know your self-worth of who you are. They'll show you like, hey, you don't have to deal with none of that, and they'll be there for you in the bad times. And they'll keep you uplifted and motivated and inspired to be who you're meant to be. Positive relationships help you cope with traumas such as divorce, serious illness, job loss, or death of a loved one. I know you're thinking right now, I got a positive relationship with somebody, and somebody that you instantly call on when shit hits the fan. You're like, oh man, I lost a job. I can hit so-and-so up and they can help me through this, or they can coach me through this. So it's all about having the right, positive, productive people around you. Number 5, encourage you to change and avoid unhealthy lifestyle habits. And that's big facts. If you got positive people around you, they ain't gonna let you settle for nothing. They always gonna instruct you how to improve your health, how to better your health, how to better yourself, self-care, health-care, all the above. And that's what I do. So the relationship me and you have right now is a positive relationship, and we can keep building on that. And I'm helping you with the lifestyle choices and choices overall. Adults with strong social support have a reduced risk of many significant health problems, including depression, high blood pressure, and an unhealthy body mass index, or BMI. So I'll be talking about relationships, building social connections with people, and constantly building. Like I said, reach back. I was talking about Pops earlier today. I was like, talking about his old mechanic. I was like, hey, when's the last time you spoke to him? Have you spoke to him since everything jumped off? He's like, no, I got to find his number. Well, get to it. I know he listening to this right now like, what? But still, building those relationships and sustaining relationships over time. Especially right now, you never know who you may need in the future, or who you may need right now from your past that you never know you might need it. So reconnect with people, start building and sustaining and maintaining those relationships. But I'm gonna give y'all a brief break, and I'm gonna hit y'all with the recap of today's show. Appreciate y'all tuning in. All right, so we back with the recap of the day. I start off the show with my quotes of the day. The first quote was, don't allow someone not worth it to have the power to occupy your thoughts. If they don't find you worth the effort or the time, why should you waste yours? Damn. Every time I read that quote, I just think about to my past where I've reflected back or wasted time and thoughts on people who didn't find me worthy of their presence or worthy at the time. So I just be reflecting back every time I read that. The next quote, respect yourself enough to know you deserve the very best. You deserve the very best if you're listening right now. Don't ever question or doubt anything that you receive, any blessing that you receive. You deserve everything that you're getting. Every blessing, you deserve it. Don't question it. Don't doubt it. And you'll be good. I discuss what's the benefits of exercise. We already know. Burns calories. Consistency is key. 1, it reduces stress, boosts happy chemicals, improves self-confidence, prevents cognitive decline, alleviates anxiety, boosts brain power, sharpens the memory, and helps manage addiction, increases relaxation, and inspires others. Damn, I love that. I was just exercising, man. Gotta love the exercise. And I discuss the benefits of positive relationships, sustaining positive relationships. It increases your sense of belonging and purpose. It boosts your happiness and reduces stress. Improves your self-confidence and self-worth. Helps you cope with traumas such as divorce, a serious illness, a job loss, or the death of a loved one. Encourage you to change or avoid unhealthy lifestyle habits. So start building positive relationships around you, sustaining the positive relationships, becoming that positive person to others who's dealing with any negativity or any bad times. Just become that positive force in their life, that positive light in their life. And I'm going to leave y'all with this, my ending quote for the day. And I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Great show today. Covered a lot. I hope this brings value to your life. And I want to thank you for taking the time out to listen to my podcast episode today. Share it with a friend. Send it to a coworker, a family member, anybody. Have them subscribe, listen to the show. I greatly appreciate it, man. I appreciate you. You already know, Sanae. Leave a review of the show on any, not any podcast platform, but if you got Apple Podcasts, check it out. Leave a review on there. Or Spotify. Spotify ain't doing no reviews right now, but if you want to have your review read off on the show, hit me up on any social media platform at Sanae Podcast. Or you can hit me on my Gmail at sanaepodcast@gmail.com, and I'll read off your reviews, as well as if you want me to interview you and you're an entrepreneur, I'll be greatly. Email me and we'll set it up for our next show. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Sanae, man, what a show. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Going through anxiety or depression or any other psychological condition doesn't make you unlovable. It makes you human. Have a good day. Sanae.